So you have the Bitcoin Cash city in Australia, so Townsville, and they literally have several hundred merchants and a bunch of people who live only on Bitcoin Cash. They don't have or they don't use, their fiat bank accounts. Earlier, I've got some episodes of this podcast about it. I'll link you to that. And then more recently, there was in St. Kitts and Nevis, obviously where Roger Ver is, and there's a bunch of other people. They've done the exact same thing. There's like hundreds of merchants and a local, shops and stuff accepting it, and it's circulating economy among the locals, right? And now that's spreading to the other islands. So you have St. Martin, like I said at the start of the show, one of the finance ministers there. He also, got involved, and he's taking all his salary in Bitcoin Cash. And he's not doing that just because he likes Bitcoin Cash, but because all the merchants are accepting it so he can spend it. And so that's why we're going to have a conference there, sort of like Bitcoin 2022. And ironically, now the Bitcoin Cash community is starting to kick it up a gear in Florida, where the BDC, 2022 conference was, because Mark Falzon, he was there and he asked and he found a bunch of local, they don't even accept Bitcoin, in places around the conference. So I think he's going to just do a bit of an end run and just set up a bunch of merchants around there and build a little Bitcoin Cash economy. And by the time everyone comes back for next year, they're going to be like, wait, Bitcoin Cash is accepted everywhere, not Bitcoin BDC. So I mean, like and he's working with some of the local government and stuff because they want to spread crypto adoption. But the Bitcoin Cash community, that's their thing. They're on the ground. Actually, we want to create a peer-to-peer cash economy, right? There is none of this hodl, store of value, laser eyes, we're all getting there isn't any of that. People are like, we got to actually, it's a economy, we got to make an economy work. So even being as under resourced as we are, relatively speaking, we're still like making a practical dent. But these things don't sort of get a lot of visibility, which is part of the reason I started this podcast in the first place.